Hi everyone, welcome to my living room. I am Megan, and today I'm going to be talking about my cover up tattoo. Now, this is not a cover up tattoo that covered up another tattoo. This is a cover up tattoo that covered up a bunch of scars. So, if you have any issue or thing with listening to or talking about self harm, you might want to turn this video off. It does concern self harm, self injury. It seems like more and more it's become acceptable to talk about self harm. I had someone who impressed upon me the upside to some bad behaviors. Some of them I ignored, and some of them I experimented with, self harming being one of them. So, off and on, um, I've struggled. You know, some days it's super easy, and then I'll go through months of um, wanting to do it, um, whether I end up doing it or not. I had a stretch of 5 years where I didn't self harm, and I was super proud of myself. Um, but then some things happened, and I ended up relapsing with that. After not doing it for a long time and still having the scars show, too attention grabbing for me. Um, I don't. It's not that I don't feel comfortable with my scars because I'm so used to seeing them, but when I see other people staring at me, um, I really hate that. I tend to stare too when I see people with self harm scars because I know what they are. And it's one of them things that I always like wished I could do it and not get the scars, but it's kind of something that happens. And it's a side effect I really don't like. And it's prevented me from doing it. So, but when I was 18 years old, I really lost control, and it resulted in some pretty bad scarring on my arm. And as the years went by and it faded, it was still fairly noticeable to people, and I felt like I was exposing something that was so personal to me, not just that incident, because I don't think of the individual situations when I look at my scars. I just see the scar. I don't think, oh, that was the night, typically. So it's just really personal, and it's no one's business. But it's hard to hide when you're wearing a tank top because it's really hot out. And I just got sick of this sort of stares where no one says anything. What really got me to where I was like, okay, I'm doing this, was my son asking me and noticing. He was very little. And I had some other little kids make comments, and of course, of course, I lied. I didn't tell him. Usually, I'd say, "Oh, it's something that happened a long time ago," or "Yeah, I had a little, I got hurt, but I'm fine." It was a really long time ago because, for the most part, it was a long time ago, especially now. My bad ones are from a long time ago. Um, so I decided to get my tattoo. At first, I really wanted to get a tree of some sort. I just, that is just me. But the way that the scarring doesn't branch out like this, it branches down like this. um, wasn't thinking that far ahead at the time. Um, so that went out the window. And then I thought, well, I'd love to get um, some No Doubt lyrics on me. So I decided to get Just a Girl, and I've had it up to here. Um, so I decided that, and I wanted like a woman's face, but I wanted more of like a silhouette of a woman's face, more like Nagel style of a face. Well, that's not what ended up happening. The guy that I went with has a very old school style of drawing and his tattoo art. We're just kind of making it up as we go a little bit. We got the mouth um, right here. I hate her eyes. This is not like the tattoo that I wanted, like as far as the face goes. Um, and yeah, it looks like me, but I've had my hair black and blonde and brown. It's not like that's always me. And I thought, well, if I'm gonna get a girl tattooed on me, why shouldn't it like be me? Why would I get some random like blonde on me or you know, um, especially something that's like a face like this. Um, and I also got these are the guitar taps. Um, the guitar music to Just a Girl, that dun 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 dun. That's what it is. And then I got some roses, which are super cliche. But my sister had um, a purple rose tattoo. That was the only one she had. So I got the purple and the red. Um, these are some of my favorite kind of roses, the ones that are orange and yellow. And then there's more going around here. And then I ended up getting pink ones. It's kind of for my sister, um, kind of for Gwen Stefani. Just need to fill in some of the holes. I'm not done. I'm gonna eventually get a full arm. And I don't know if you'll even yeah, you can see the reflection of one of my scars right here, but there's a few others. I don't know if you can make out or not. I'm not gonna point them out. Besides that one, I know you can see because it's shiny. Even though the face wasn't what I wanted it to be, it covers up the scars perfectly. Almost no one, I mean, no one I can even remember, sees the scars underneath the tattoo. I have people staring at my arm still, but they're like, "Oh, those colors are so vibrant," or "I really like your tattoo," or I'm like, "It's not supposed to be pretty. It's like I've had it up to here, man. Like I'm pissed off." um, so it was a really big adjustment to have people staring. I mean, especially for the first year or so, to have people staring at my arm and knowing that they're not staring because of the scar, that they're staring for a good reason. Um, that was a bit of a trip because I was so used to feeling defensive and like you don't know me. um, so that's the story of my tattoo, and that's why I have a huge tattoo on my arm. These are the only ones I'm going to cover up with a tattoo. I am very glad I got my tattoo. I'm very glad that those are covered up, that some people only know me with this tattoo. They don't even I don't go around telling people. And yeah, I'm putting it up on YouTube now, obviously, because I think it's a good option for someone who who might have done something like this in the past and it's just not them anymore. It's empowered me. Like I said, I have people stare at my tattoo now, not at my scars. It did the job. it did the job that I wanted it to do. It could have been a tattoo of many other things, and I would be okay as because it it disguises what was there. It's like a shield, where I felt weak and vulnerable before, and now I don't feel like that at all.